old Doki Doki Literature Club once again. So let me just get my 3-hour timer here. Had to delay the stream by like 6 minutes. Look, man, I take a while while I'm getting my hair together. You know, it takes me a minute. Okay, in hindsight, I should have maybe started brushing my hair not 10 minutes before the stream. Shush, fine. Fine. I am a professional. I know what I'm doing, totally. Yes, very much professional. Know what I'm doing. Alright. Put my stream chat in the corner. There we go. Also, I was noticing that the music was still a little bit loud in my recordings. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it down a bit more. Let's say about there. For now. We'll see if that's fine. Also, am I using like pulse, let me use pulse effects. Because that would be a good idea. There we go, use pulse effects. So that way that we're running an equalizer to make it sound a little bit better. It'll mess up my sound. Yeah, that's about good. Okay, let's start a new game. How are we doing recording-wise? We are getting a constant 60 frame, 4,500. Hello, Mike. Welcome to the live stream. Glad to see you stop on in. Lovely, lovely, jubbly. Alright, then I'm gonna go ahead and start a new, load the game. No. I believe this was the save, right? Hint, you can use the skip button. Wait, is this the wrong one? Is this the right save here? Shit. Timestamp wise, this appears to be the right save. Okay, good. Audra, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Who should I show my poem to first? Start with Yuri? Just, why not? Let's go for it. Hello. Audra. Your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I got this feeling coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Alright. God damn it. All of the internet memes, why not? Let's go for it. Oh, Jesus. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well... Yuri smiles sadly. Audra, during lunchtime I ate by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But... books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people will always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. Oh god, do I do a lot of spacing out. I am literally the person who will be sitting in the middle of the conversation and they'll just be like, hello, are you there? And I'll be like, space. They don't make fun of my body type, and they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Audra. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Audra. I speak too slowly. Got them. Wait, what's going on? Oh, here we go. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. That's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. Okay, I do like going down the Yuri path. I have to say, I like going down the Yuri path a lot, actually. I have to say, so far I'm liking this. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. No, don't accidentally friend zone her. Don't make her think that. No. No, this is dating 101. No. Ugh. Oh my god, if I could change the effects of these dialogues. This time she's smiling as she does it. You want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Beach, a novel a marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, when a clear blue sky and an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give up? Or will a sudden wave send you chasing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic, the breeze is gentle yet powerful. I stick my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward and I return to Earth forever. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to make a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Nasuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Nasuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Also, everybody, I think I'm finally getting back into the bulk of, like, game design, which is amazing to see. After I had just straight up quit on, like, programming, I think I'm getting back into it. It is a bit of a pain in the ass, though. Like, it's like 1 hour later for this many minutes of gameplay. 5 minutes of gameplay. 1 hour later. My eyes. My eyes. Alright. Thanks for sharing. Who should I show my poem to next? Go with Sayori. She's usually fun. Hello there. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Audra. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Hee. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? Oh wait, you can always play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Natsuki. Meh. I guess you really haven't learned anything after all. Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place. What? I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's gonna just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at all. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. You're not just trying to impress Yuri. What are you yeah, I'm liking Yuri a lot, actually. So far, anyway. Well, what are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this kind of, this anxiety. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did was beyond me. I am so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Hi, Audra. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure, I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding impressions in Yuri's writing styles? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers. I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstood? Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. It's fine. Everything's fine, Mike. Everything's fine. This is alright. Everything's fine. Alright, so we're gonna have to kill her boyfriend. Got it. Okay then. Right, it's time to go the yandere route. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, fictional. Oh, good. So I just need to take a fictional knife? Gotcha. Fictional knife it is then. Alright. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... well, there's not actually anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. Anyway. Yes, Mike, I might have slightly, like maybe this little bit overreacted to that. Maybe just this little tiny bit overreacted there. You know... I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever thought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victims of the current of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing that legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. Bah! But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about now, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not too good? Every single day. Every fucking day. I write anything. Every day. Every single moment of existence. It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want you to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Objection, Your Honor! Is it just me, or did you say something strange now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You divided from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Yeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Nisuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, he's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What'd she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival's preparations, so let's describe what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Nisuki will be making cupcakes. Oh shit! What button did I just press? Well, we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Nisuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm gonna be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. Everything is fine, sounds like you. Yes, exactly. It's fine, everything's fine, no problem at all. It's just my house is on fire, everything's fine, don't worry about it. No, it's fine. That's how you barbecue a house. Everyone knows that you need to barbecue your house every once in a while for that monthly spring cleaning. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. But not for long. My future is coming on, it's coming on. Alright, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Nisuki's pouting too? Geez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? I'm about that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as he stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great! You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Audra. The one who's truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Nisuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they gonna respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice and you shouldn't be staying on your butt anyway. Nisuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Nisuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Audra may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Audra to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Audra to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Audra, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. Yeah, obviously. Obviously, this is the only checkbox I'm going with. This is obviously the only decision right here. There is no other decision. These are all non-existent decisions. We know that for a fact. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Nisuki? I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Audra? Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Nisuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, whatever, yeah, fine. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Nisuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everyone you need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Audra? Me? Oh, I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Nisuki? Nisuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I mean at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Audra picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Misuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand, Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm gonna say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Nisuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit tired. Turn around. Okay. Sorry, I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Ooh, giving her a number. Oh shit, boy. Oh shit. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh yeah. I am so fucking white and nerdy. In case you didn't realize, I am pretty much the literal embodiment of white and nerdiness. That is what I'm made out of. 50% white, 50% nerdiness. It's amazing. Right. Alright then, Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright, in that case it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Audra. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But... Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to really make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh yeah. Okay, right. Jesus. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. Okay. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely appreciative at first, but wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? It's fine. Everything's fine. I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. Oh no. I'm worried. I actually did go ahead and read some of the warnings. I didn't get spoiled at all, but I know that there's oh god. Oh no. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her... Oh no. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Oh, thank God! Oh, thank God, okay. We're fine! We're fine. She's not hanging by her neck in her bedroom. We're fine, everyone. Woo. Okay, it's fine. Everything's alright. Hi, Audra. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. Okay, I thought we were gonna walk in, and she was gonna be hanging from the ceiling. Okay? That was the level of worry that I got there. I was just like, oh Nelly, this is not looking like a good scene. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, haven't you? Ah, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. Hee. If you came over here more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations. This will reveal something big, though. Okay then, good. It's just that the way they foreshadowed the scene there, like the house is all quiet, you know, and then it's like, oh my god. It's like the house is all quiet, she normally greets me, where is she? I go into the bedroom and I finally see her. That sounds like some heavy foreshadowing, and I was just worried. It got me a little bit jump scare ready there, and it was not good. Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you gonna be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Audra. Why can't it be just like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? Yeah, I start to remember that she said everything was fine. I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world's decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Hee. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Audra. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? Hee. You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Audra? Okay. I guess I have no Okay. The thing is, I've had really bad... Oh, is that all it is? Oh. I thought you had... Okay. Look. I thought... for a minute there, my first assumption was that you had bodies hiding in the closet. There was gonna be like a whole murder mystery going on, and you were gonna be like, I've killed 20 men in their sleep by cutting off their balls. But really, that's it. I have depression too, so you know, it's not hitting me as hard as other people might get hit by that one. I'm like, well, I have depression, so you know. It's not exactly the biggest reveal in the world. It's not a reveal that makes me jump out of my seat or anything. It's like, yeah, depression sucks. I know it sucks because I have it, so... Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. God, man, that right there is why I'm a YouTuber. For those of you who don't know, pretty much most comedians or any sort of entertainer usually becomes an entertainer because they're so depressed and they would rather make other people manage to be happy around them because at least it gives them a sense of fullness to where I don't feel completely empty inside. That's pretty much my reasoning for YouTubing right there, is the classic psychological answer of why I'm a YouTuber. That's basically it right there. That right there, and why I'm a writer and everything. Just in case you were not aware. It's one of my big reasons for starting this. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Because you're an idiot. Okay, I'm sorry to say, but if you really knew her, if you really knew someone with depression, and you were actually a good friend, you would know that she would have depression because there are signs that you can read off of people. Oh my god. And I'm unobservant. I'm actually very unobservant around people, and even I can tell some of the signs. Even I can tell some of the signs around people. Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost... Why is the main protagonist such an asshole? I'm sorry, why is the main character in our story here such an asshole? A completer ass. My god. It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Boy! Let me just reach into that game screen and knock some sense into your head. Boy! God damn it. Why is the main character of this story such an asshole? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. That's... Even if there's only so much I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. God, every time you hear someone tell you that they could If I had a nickel for every time that someone has tried to get me out of my usual depressive state, if I had a nickel, I would be a millionaire. Right now, I would be so filthy stinking rich. If I had a nickel. Like, I'm gonna laugh at my therapist, basically. I'm just gonna be like, man, oh my lord, that's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all. Thank you, voice of reason. Thank you, voice of reason. Thank you, voice of reason. Jesus. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. Thank you, voice of reason. Right. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I want so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. If I had a nickel, if I had one nickel, guys, I would be the richest person alive if I had a nickel. The richest, most filthy, stinking, rich bastard in the goddamn universe. Let me tell you that right now. That's what I'll do. No, Audra. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am, and that's why I'm gonna accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Ah, you finally did something right. It just took you 20 different mistakes. You finally did a single move that would even be remotely considered correct in this situation. Audra, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile, though. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Audra. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remained at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. don't do this to me. Please don't do this, Audra. Yeah, now we're gonna make things even worse now. Okay. Great. Yep. Oh my god. So this main character is fired as a therapist, by the way. We're already firing this main character as a therapist. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away, and if they... That's not how depression works. That's... Then you better tell me. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. He would not be hired at any therapist firm. Oh, hell no. I'll get mad if you... That... I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Audra. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, right? Yeah, how would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want, I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you, but... It's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry, I don't know if that would be very good for me today. Yes, this is the other part of depression, is that you need to give her space. Don't. I wouldn't even bother asking her right now to come with me. I'd be like, well, I'll see you at the festival then, because that'll give her enough time to basically decompress by yourself, because sometimes that's what you need, is time by yourself to think about your own thoughts and to gather them and to actually like formulate them. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for... But I'm trying my hardest. I'm sorry. Here's the first plot hole. How did they become friends in the first place? This is the confusing part that's hurting my brain slowly. How did they become friends in the first place? I mean, I get the whole opposites attract thing, but there's a fine limit to opposites attract, and... I don't know. I do not know. I do not have a clue. That's my first plot hole with this game. How exactly did they ever become friends for this many years? It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely gonna have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri. Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You could always have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. Yes, that was painful. That was so painful. I'm just like... Honestly, they should use that scene as like the therapist's handbook. What not to do as a therapist in one video game scene. This is everything you should not do as a therapist. Everything. All of it. All of it. All of it. All of it. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. Oh no, I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in my lap as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help out with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow, I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course! I wanted to make our guests, take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Alright, I'll be back in a moment. I need to go and get some water and clear my throat and stuff. I'll be back in a second. See you guys in a little bit. Oh, Jesus. Again with the old recording. I just went ahead and got a quick little thing of what... Oh, the UPS man is here. We have gotten a very large shipment from Amazon, so I had to take another hiatus from the recording real fast. Anyway, though, we are back again with the old live streaming, so that'll be pretty fantastic. Yeah, getting a bit of a dry mouth. Intense. guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was gonna use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. Oh, won't you light my candle? Alright. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that, wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch from the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to sprout through a small hole at the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? I personally use like I can actually show you guys. I actually have peppermint oil. It actually helps with my migraines, to tell you the god honest truth. Sometimes I get migraines and sinus headaches and all kinds of crap. Hey, put a little drop of this on your forehead and you're good to go, really. And it helps a lot. It does help a ton. Yeah, it's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Didn't you think that'll be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with everything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm gonna cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eyes of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? And maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Audra. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Oh god, you think normal headaches are annoying? Try having migraines. I get the kind where okay, I've had the kind before where I have what's called cluster headaches. So basically a cluster headache forms in one of your eyes. It's usually only on one side of the head. It's always on this side usually for me. For some people it might be on your left side, but for me it's on my right. And basically it feels like someone is hitting you in the eye socket with a fucking hammer. With a fucking hammer. Right about, like, in this general area. Right about here, I would say, like, yeah. And your eyelids feel painful. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinged blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Yeah? with a normal headache, you can pretty much just sit through it. Like right now, I have a normal headache. Like right now, I pretty much have a normal one right now. And that's usually, I usually get chronic headache.